Hello po. Ang topic po natin ngayon ay modeling with base exponential function. Ayan po. There are 170 deer on reservation. The deer population is increasing at a rate of 30% per year. Write a function that gives the deer population P at T on reservation T years from now. Ayan po. Um, Alright, let's think about this po. And like always, pause this video and see if you can work it out of your own. Well, let's think about what P of 0. P of 0 is going with the initial population of deer. The population at time 0. Well, we know that's going to be 170 deer that we start on the reservation. Now let's think about what P of 1 is. What's gonna be the population after 1 year? Well, it's going to be our original population, 170, but then it increased at a rate of 30% per year. So it's gonna to be 170 plus another 30% of 170. So I could write that as 30 times 170. Or I could write this as 170 po. Plus 0.3 times 170. 30% as a decimal is the same thing as 30 over 100 or 3 over 10. Or I could write this as if I factor out 170, I will get 170 times 1 plus 0.3, which is the same thing as 170 times 1.03. And this is a really good thing to take a hard look at, because you'll see when we're growing by a certain when we're dealing what turns out to be exponential function. If we are growing, well, I almost made a mistake. It's 1.3. So here you go, 1.3. 1 plus 0.3 is 1.3. So once again, take a hard look at this right over here, because it's going to be something that you see a lot with exponential function. When you grow by 30%, that means you keep your 100% that you had before, and then you add another 30%. And so you will multiply your original quantity by 130%. So, and 130% is the same thing as 1.3. So, if you are growing by 30%, you are growing by 310, you would multiply initial quantity by 1.3. So, let's use the idea to keep going. So, what is the population after 2 years? Well, you will start the second year with the population at the end of the year, so it's going to be 170 times 1.3. And then over the year, you're going to grow by another 30%. So if you're gonna grow by another 30%, that's equivalent to multiply by 1.3 again. Or you could say that this is equal to 170 times 1.3 to the second power. Ayun po, lumabas din po. And so I think you see where this is going. If we wanted to write general P of T, so if we just want to write a general P of T, it's going to be whatever we started with 170. Ayun po. And we're going to multiply that by 1.3 however many times, however many years have gone by. So to the T power, because for every year we grow by 30%, which is equivalent mathematically to multiply by 1.3. So after 100 years, it would be 170 times 1.3 to the 100 power.